There you are. Stop pulling on that door. You've tested it enough, haven't you? It's locked and it will remain locked. And no, that is not up for debate, darling. So you may as well stop wasting that nervous little energy and put it somewhere useful. Like listening to me. That's your first lesson for tonight. When I tell you something, I expect you to hear it properly. The door is locked and you're staying here. And you're going to calm down. Not because I'm asking, although I am asking very sweetly. Not because I need your permission, but because I brought you down here for a reason. And I do not like having my decisions questioned once I've made them. Look at you, standing there in my basement with that tight little expression. Your shoulders are so tense. Your breath is just too quick. Are you nervous? Is your mind darting in circles, trying to decide whether you should be frightened, offended, defiant, or relieved? It's almost cute. Almost. But mostly, it's unnecessary. Because I have already decided what this is going to be. You're not leaving. You're not going back out that cold, ugly, gaping, gasping word tonight. You are going to pace yourself into exhaustion or think yourself sick or lie awake until dawn pretending you're fine. You're going to stay down here instead, where it's warm and dark and quiet, and you're going to let me wear that frantic edge out of you until you can barely keep your eyes open. That is what's happening. The sooner you accept it, the sooner this gets easy. Just like you. Now come here. No. Closer. Closer than that. I do not like speaking across the room when you belong at my side. There. Better. Now sit. Not eventually. Now sit. Oh, the chase, darling. The velvet one. Yes, that one. I know it looks decadent. That is because I have taste. Sit back properly. Stop perching on the edge like a startled little animal ready to bolt. You're not bolting anywhere. Put your weight down. Let the room hold you. Good. You follow beautifully once you stop arguing with reality. That's something I noticed about you almost immediately. You tire yourself out resisting what you secretly want. You tug against the leash long after you've realized you like the pressure of it. You make yourself miserable trying to maintain the illusion of control, when really all you want, what your poor, exhausted mind has been begging for, is for something stronger to look at you. You make yourself miserable trying to maintain the illusion of control, when really all you want, what your poor, exhausted mind has been begging for, is for something stronger to look at you, pin you in place with a single steady gaze, and say, enough, sit down, be still, I'll handle it. Yes, that landed, didn't it? I thought it would. I thought so. You can pretend that it isn't what you wanted when you wander too close to my little corner of the dark. You can pretend you were just curious, just lost, just careless. But I know better. I know what I smelled on you the moment you crossed my threshold. Fatigue. Restlessness. That sour little scent of someone who's been overthinking themselves half to death. That's you. Yeah, that's you. You were carrying way too much. Far, far too much. And you were hoping, weren't you? Hoping that something, someone would interrupt it. something bigger than you, something you didn't have to negotiate with. So here I am, interrupted. Congratulations. Now stop fidgeting. Do you think I haven't noticed? The way your hands won't quite settle, the way your knees keep locking and unlocking, the way you keep glancing at the door as if it might suddenly feel guilty and open for you. It won't. Nothing in this room moves unless I want it to. And that includes you. If you keep looking that restless, no, don't tense. Listen carefully. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you that this room answers to me. The candles burn because I allowed them. The fire stays low because I prefer it that way. The shadows stay soft around the corners because I enjoy the way they make you look when you're trying to. What is that? Oh, right, not to shiver. You think I didn't notice, but I do. The lock stays shut because I decided that tonight the world does not get access to you. And that is not cruelty. That is possession in its gentlest form. For tonight, you are under my care. For tonight, I decide what reaches you. For tonight, I decide how much noise the world is allowed to make around you. And the answer is none. Does that frighten you? Maybe a little. Does it also make something in you unclench? There it is. That tiny pause. That quiet little surrender in your breathing. I knew it would. You don't have to like how good it feels to be handled. You only have to feel it. Now lean back. I said lean back. Further. I said further, further, much further. There it is, much better. See what happens when you listen the first time? Everything gets easier. Your shoulders are already dropping. Your breath is already slower. That ridiculous hunted look is fading from your eyes. Good. I prefer when you stop trying to make problems for yourself. Now tilt your head back. Let the cushions take you. That's it. You see, you can do this. You can be still. You can be quiet, and you can let something stronger than your own spiraling thoughts take command for a while without falling apart. In fact, I suspect you might be better off this way. You spend far too much time being responsible for your own mind. A terrible arrangement, really. No wonder you're exhausted. So tonight, I'm relieving you of that burden. No, darling, not forever. Do try to keep up, just for tonight. Just long enough for your thoughts to stop clawing at each other. Just long enough for your body to remember what it feels like when rest is not optional but given as an order. Yes, an order. Do you like when I say that? An order. Because I think that's what you need, isn't it? Not another suggestion not helping. Not another soft little reminder to drink water, unclench your jaw, breathe deeply, be kinder to yourself. No. You need a voice in the dark that tells you exactly what to do and expects you to obey, because disobedience would only make things harder for you. So listen carefully. You will stop worrying about that door. You will stop wondering what time it is, and you will stop planning what happens next. You will stop reaching mentally for all the things outside this room that are not permitted to touch you tonight. And you will rest. You will let your hands go slack. You will let your breathing slow. You will let that clever, twitchy mind of yours go soft and stupid around the edges until it no longer has the strength to fight me or something as simple as sleep. Good. That's right. Breathe in slowly. Hold it. Now out. Again in. Hold and out. Very good. You respond very good. You respond beautifully to firm instruction. That's useful to know. You can hear it in your own body, can't you? The way it obeys when I speak plainly. The way your lungs settle into the rhythm I give you. The way your shoulders release the second I stop allowing them to stay up around your ears. The way your pulse starts to slow when I decide it is time for you to calm down. This is why I do not ask twice. This is why I do not indulge panic once I've decided the night will be peaceful. Because I know better than your fear does. Your fear would keep you pacing and pulling and fretting until you collapse. I would rather have you quiet, heavy, resting where I put you. Such a simple preference, and yet it improves you so much. Just look at you now. Already softer, already less defiant, already sinking into my furniture like you were made to be arranged there. I should thank the world for sending you to me in such a state. It makes you much easier to manage. Oh, don't pout at me, you know I'm right. If you had arrived sharp and rested and certain, perhaps I would have had to work harder, but you didn't, because you arrived worn thin. You arrived with your nerves frayed, your thoughts in knots. You arrived needing someone to look you over, click their tongue, and take over. And I am very good at taking over. So, let the succubus handle it. Let me decide that tonight no one gets in. Let me decide that nothing else gets your attention. Let me decide that your only job is to lie there in the candlelight and grow sleepier and sleepier every time I lower my voice. Because that is your job now. To grow heavier, to grow quieter, to stop resisting the comfort of being contained. And that word again, contained. You like that one too, don't you? Contained by the room, contained by the dark, contained by my attention, contained by the certainty that you do not have to ruin this night yourself. It suits you better than all that frantic little independence you drag around upstairs. Down here in my basement, under my eye, you are much prettier when you stop trying to prove you can do everything alone. No one is asking you to prove anything. Not me. Tonight, I'm looking at you and saying, enough. Enough thinking, enough pacing, enough bracing. Just enough. And because I said it, it gets to stop now. Feel what does to you. Feel how your body responds to certainty. Feel how the fight drains out when there is nothing left to decide. Feel how your mind keeps trying to scramble back into motion and feels a little faster each time. That's it. Good. Good. Every time you remember the lock on the door, instead of panicking, you sink a little deeper because some part of you is finally beginning to understand what it means. The lock is not your punishment. The lock is your permission. Permission to stop. Permission to be unreachable. Permission to let the whole outside world batter itself uselessly against the fact that you are unavailable tonight. Because I said so. There it is. That lovely, sleepy silence. You're understanding me now. Good, darling, good. Keep understanding. Let your eyes drift if they want to. No, you do not need to keep looking at me every second. You know where I am. You can hear me. That is enough. If your eyelids are getting heavy, close them. I won't disappear just because you stop staring. I'm not that fragile. Close them. That's better. Close them. See how quickly your body obeys when I leave no room for debate? Beautiful. Your lashes go still. Your forehead smooths out. Your mouth softens. You should let me put you to bed more often. The difference is remarkable. Now listen. You're safe here because I decided you would be. And you're warm here because I made the room so. You're allowed to rest because I am allowing it. And you are staying because I have not yet finished with you. And you are staying because I have not yet finished with you. Do not mistake that for a menace. It is care in a sharper dress. It is tenderness with teeth, but it is that sort of mercy creatures like me prefer. You know, like decisive, possessive, impossible to misinterpret. I saw something overworked and half unraveling, and I took it downstairs into my basement and shut the world out. Do not mistake that for a menace. It is care in a sharper dress. It is tenderness with teeth, but it is that sort of mercy creatures like me prefer. You know, like decisive, possessive, impossible to misinterpret. I saw something overworked and half unraveling, and I took it downstairs into my basement and shut the world out. That is all. And now that I have you here, I intend to make full use of the arrangement. I intend to keep speaking until your breathing evens out. I intend to keep the door locked until the tension has melted from your limbs. I intend to stand watch over your sleep until your mind has stopped trying to wake itself up every few minutes just to check whether danger is still there. It isn't. No, not here. Not with me deciding otherwise. So, sink. Sink deeper into the chase. Deeper into the cushions. Deeper into the thick, warm dark of the room. Deeper into the relief of not being in charge. There you go. That little shiver, keep it. That heaviness behind your eyes, keep that too. That slow spreading warmth in your chest as the reality settles in. You are not leaving. No, you do not have to leave. Nothing can reach you, and the night belongs to me. Yes, especially that. Keep all of it. It's making you wonderfully sleepy. I think part of you is embarrassed how much you like being told what to do when you're this tired. How much relief there is in hearing a firm voice lie down, Be still, stop thinking, sleep. How quickly your body says yes, even when your pride wants to hesitate. Don't worry, I won't tease you for it. No, 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 not too much. Not tonight. Tonight, I'm far more interested in results. And the result I want is simple. I want you asleep before the candles burn halfway down. I want your body limp and peaceful under my watch. I want that overactive little mind of yours lulled into helpless quiet. I want you waking in the morning with confusion first, then memory, then the dawning realization that the best sleep you've had in ages came from being kept in a locked basement by a succubus who would not let you argue your way out of resting. Delicious, honestly. And very nearly true already, because you are fading now. I can hear it. The gaps between your breaths are longer. The little muscles in your face have given up. Your hands are still. Your legs are no longer preparing to run. Even your thoughts feel farther away, don't they? Softer, slower, like they're happening in another room entirely. Good. Let them go there. Let them wander off without you. You stay here with me, with my voice, with the lock on the door and the warm red hush of my basement holding the shape of your night around you. No one gets you until morning. No one gets to interrupt. And no one gets to ask for anything. You are mine to rest, mine to guard, mine to keep hidden for a few sweet hours while the world goes on without you. And you, darling, you are going to sleep because I said so, because you need to, because you're too tired to keep pretending otherwise, because every time I lower my voice and tell you to drift, your body listens more eagerly than your mouth even ever would. So drift. That's an order. Drift slower. Sink deeper. Go heavier. Let the room dim around you. Let the candles blur through your eyelids. Let the dark get thick and soft and warm. Let my words stop being words and turn into pressure, into rhythm, into a hand at the back of your mind guiding you down and down and down towards sleep. Very good. No more thinking. No more testing. No more resisting. Just sleep. Sleep while I keep the key. Sleep while I keep watch. Sleep while the world stays outside where it belongs. And if some tiny stubborn part of you is still trying to cling to wakefulness, still trying to prove it can hold on a little longer, then let me make this very clear. You do not need to win tonight. You do not need to endure tonight. You do not need to stay alert tonight. You need to obey. You do not need to win tonight. You do not need to endure tonight. You do not need to stay alert tonight. You need to obey. And what I am telling you, calmly, firmly, without the slightest intention of changing my mind, is this: rest, sleep, stay. Rest, sleep, stay, rest, sleep, stay, rest, sleep, stay. Good night.